Good morning, guys. Our next video will be about shifting of cargoes. So we'll try to set an example or a video on how to shift a cargo and the easiest way. And let's see how it looks like. So, guys, here it is. This is a Panamax vessel with 7 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes. And this is the program for shifting of cargoes. So let's say take this one first out, and let's say we have an initial draft forward of 13 meters and a draft up of 13.52 meters. So we have a trim of 52 centimeters or 0.52 meters, and his mean draft is 13.26, and his mid draft port and starboard is port is 13.26 and starboard is 13.26. Okay, so let's take out this first. That's 0. So the final draft is the same because we have not yet put any cargoes. So this is the LCG of its hold. Say hold number 1. LCG is negative 86.98, which is this one, and number 5 is negative 63.26, which is number 5, which is should be 14.85, 14.85. Okay, and 7 is 66.32. Okay, and number 6 is 41.75. Okay, 14.85. So this is the program for shifting. So as you see here, there's no forward and updraft of the final because we have not yet put any cargo. Okay, so assuming you're going to load, let's say you're going to load in the middle or in the hold number 5 of about 600 metric tons. Okay, put 600 tons, which is positive because you are to load, and you will have your weight of 600. You have new LCG is 14.85 and LCG moment is 89.8910, and the final draft of unloading of 600 tons in hold number 5, your draft forward will be 13.05, and your draft up will be 13.66, and your trim will be 0.61. So you have more trim up than in the previous initial trim is 52 centimeters. So you have 61. That will be 9 centimeters more up, and your mean drop will be 13.53, which is this one. So your mid drop is 0. So what happens if we want to reduce this trim of 0.61? So let's say let's put it in hold number 2. We put hold number 2, and hold number 2 LCG is negative 63.36, and we ship this cargo to number 2. 600, take out this weight in number 5. So we are now putting the cargo in number 2 hold. And what will be our draft? Our draft will be forward 13.29, and our drop up will be 1342. So we have a trim of 0.13. What if we put it and your mean drop is 13.35, which is this one? So what if we put it in number 1? Okay, put it in number 1, 600, take out this one. So what if we load it in number 1 of 600 metric tons? What will be our draft forward? So you have a drop forward of 13.36 and drop up with 13.35. So you have a trim by the head of 1 centimeters, and your mean drop will be 13.54. So we'll try to make it even keel. So we say we make this 590. Okay. And how much would be our draft? So it's even keel. So your draft will be forward will be 13.35 and up will be 13.35. You have a 0 trim and your mean drop is 13.35. Okay. So 13.352. So what if we put our final mean drop will be 13.35. 13.35. So his recommended cargo to load to have a final drop of 13.5 is 580, which is we have a sinkage of 9 centimeters. 9 centimeters. So his recommendation is only 580. So we put, let's say we put 580. Put 580 in number 1. 580. And what will be his draft? Is 13.35, and your mid drop is, your trim is 0.1 centimeters. So trim by we have a trim of 0.01. So but according to drop is even keel. So take out this 1 centimeters. What is, we say 590. And there. So we have a even keel of 13.35 forward and 13.35 up, and you have a trim of 0. So your mean drop will be 13.35, which is this one, and your mid drop is 13.350, and this one. So we have a deflection. So take note, guys. It is for me, it is recommended that once you have an initial draft of forward enough, you take the draft on the midship part, port and starboard, actual reading of your mid draft, port and starboard. If you can only take one side of this forward and updraft on the port side, on the pier side or the land side or on the land, but in the mid draft you have to take it both sides, port and starboard. So I recommend that you take the draft mid port and draft mid starboard. So you will have a final drop here, final mid drop. This is your departure drop or your final drop. See, so your sinkage is 9 centimeters. See, and this is your mid drop is 13.35 and your mean is 13.52. So you have a zero deflection. Okay. Take note that the sinkage, the formula with the sinkage of 0.092 is this one. Sinkage is F24 is your remaining cargo, which is 590, which you loaded, and H12 is your TPC is 64.40. This is the TPC, 64.43 of your from your initial drop. Okay, and divide by 100, you will have a sinkage of 0.092, which is this one. So when you load 500 in number one, 590 in number one, the ship will sink. So you have forward drop will sink and the up drop will sink. So with this one, you add this sinkage to your initial drop. So you will have your sinkage of 0.92, which is this one. Sinkage is 0.9. This is your initial draft or mid draft, which is this one, and your sinkage of 0.92. The final drop will be 13.52. Why 13.92? Because the recommended cargo to load should be 580, but you loaded 10 tons more, so you load 590, so you have a sinkage of 0.092. That's why your final drop will be 13.352, which is this one. Mean 13.352, and this one. So you have a zero deflection. So it is nice, or it is a good practice that you will put your forward, your port and starboard midship drop. So you will get your deflection. Once you get your mid drop, actual mid drop, and from the final departure drop or final drop, you can get your mean, which is this one. So you will have your deflection. Okay, and take out this one. Okay, you have already, take note, your final mid drop is 13.35, okay, which is amount of 590. What if we put it in 500 hold number 2? Put this in hold number 2, 590, and take it out. So we decided instead of hold number 1, we put it to hold number 2, 590. What will be our final drop? Final drop will be forward will be 13.28 and up will be 13.42, and you will have a trim of 0.014 or 14 centimeters. Take note that your mean drop will never change, still the same, 13.352, which is this one, 13.52, because you're 10 2 tons 10 tons more excess, so that's why it's 13.52. 13.52 your main, and your mid drop will be 13.35, which is this one. Okay, so you still have a zero deflection, but your trim has changed, and you have a trim of 14.14. Now we'll try to shift to hold number 3. Okay, we take hold number 3, and what is the LCG? Hold number 3 is 36.56, negative 36.56. Okay, so we take out this figure and we go to put it in hold number 3 for 590. Enter, and what will be your draft? So you have more trim here. Your draft forward will be 13.20 and your updraft will be 13.50, and you have a trim of 0.3. So you have a bigger trim because you shifted to hold number 3. So that's why you have a big trim here, but your mean drop will always the same. It's 13.52, and you will still have a deflection of 0. Okay, then let's say you shifted it to number 3. Now we'll try to put it to hold number 4. Number 4 is negative 10.91, negative 10.91, and 490. Sorry, 590, and take out this one. So what will be our draft forward? So the more you go up, the bigger your trim is. So your forward up will be 13.13 and your up drop will be 13.55. You have a trim of 0.45, but your main will be still the same. Because why? Because you load the same amount of 590 on each hold, so your mean will never change. It will always be 13.52, and you mean here, and you still have a 0 deflection here, and your initial mid is 13.26, and your sinkage is 92, which is this one, and your final mid drop is 13.52, or your departure mid drop, which is this one. So it doesn't matter which hold you load, this amount of 590 you will always get the mean drop of 13.52. Okay, again, if you want to load the recommended cargo, which is 580, 580, and your main drop will be exactly 500. 5 main drop will be 13.35, which is this one. The same with your final main drop of this one, your actual main drop. Okay, and again, we want to put it back to 590, 590. Okay, and draft, your main draft will be 13.352, which is this one, and your trim will be a little bit bigger because of 45 centimeters. Okay, now that is only uh, loading of cargos, no? What if we ship the cargo, okay, from 491, I will load, okay, you want to load 490 in hold number 1, but you want to take out cargo in number 1 about, let's say, 100 metric tons. You want to take out or reduce the cargo. So what will be our final drop? So your weight, new weight will be 490, your new LCG will be 4.614, and new LCG moment is 2261.1. What will be your draft? So draft forward will be 13.07, and updraft will be 13.61. So you have a more trim of 51 centimeters. Your new main drop will be 13.36, so you will have a sag of 1 centimeters. See, it is practice. When you put weights, you always take note of this mid drop, forward and starboard, port and starboard mid drop. So you will know the deflection, and you will get your final mid. Your sinkage is 9 centimeters. I'm sorry. Your sinkage will be new sinkage will be 7 centimeters, or 0.076. Okay, that is centimeters, which is this one. So you will have a final drop of 13.333 or 34, which is this one. So it is a good practice. Let's say you want to ship 200 cargos, and you want to take out 200 cargos here in number 4. Let's say 200, that will be 390. So 390, and the 200 cargos you will load in, let's say, number 2. So you will have a new weight of 490, which is 590 minus 100, that will be 490, and your new LCG will be negative 16.74794, and your new LCG moment. So what will be your draft? Your draft forward will be 13.333, 12 forward and 13.55 up. We have a trim of 43 centimeters, and your mean will always is 13.36, and so you have now a sag of 1 centimeters. So that's it, guys. Let's say you want to shift this hold number. We want to shift this cargo in hold number 4 to number 1. Okay, take out this one. So what was his recommended cargo is 580. 500 with 590. What 590 with a deflection of 0 here. Okay, we have a trim of 445. What if we ship this cargo to hold number 1? From okay, hold number 2. So we ship this cargo to hold number 2 is 590, and take out this one. And what will be, so you will have a trim of 0.7 centimeters, and your mean drop will be 444. So you have a hug of 9 centimeters. Forward with 13.41 and 13.48 up. Okay. And your sinkage, right? Your sinkage is 0.183, which is this one. This formula, and this is the this is the explanation of this formula, and this is the value or the answer to the formula, which is 0.92, which is this one, and your final mid drop will be 13.352, which is this one. Okay, mean. So from your mid to mean, you have a 0 deflection. Okay, because you use the 590 weight instead of 580. Okay, if you want to ship this to one, instead of putting, let's say if you want to take out this one, negative 590, you put it to number 7, 590. You will not have a good answer here. You will 513.52. See, you will go back to your initial drop. Okay, so just take out this. You don't load in hold number 2. Take out. You load it in hold number 7, and your initial drop of final drop forward will be 13.89, and your updraft will be 13.81. You have a trim of 0.92 instead of your initial trim is 52 centimeters. Why? Because you put it in the up part of hold number 7. That's why you have a big trim. And your deflection will be 13.51. This one, because you have an excess of 10 tons here from your recommended cargo to load of 580. That's why you have a excess of 001. So this is your deflection. Okay, so that's it, guys. You just shape the cargoes which hole you would like to load, or transfer this cargo to over here, or you want to load it here, number 1 or number 5. And I recommend that you always put your mid drop port and starboard, so you will have your your sinkage or rise, and you will have a final mid drop here, so you will know, you can get your deflection difference of your mid drop and your mean drop, so you will know your deflection. So that's it, guys. I hope you like it, and if you like, please click like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.